Praise the Lord, everyone. Brother Roop here. Turn the music down a little bit. We are here in chapter 10 of the book of Acts. And we are continuing our story of Cornelius and his bringing in the Gentile folks into the church. Up until now, no Gentiles have entered the church. You did have a Gentile proselyte who did, but he was, he's a proselyte, not really a Jew. You had Samaritans, which were half Jews, half some Gentiles. But now you're going to get, not only a Gentile, 100% Gentile, but a Roman soldier, which for the Jews would be pretty shocking because the Romans were the enemy. Romans are the ones who conquered and controlled Israel. It was the Romans that the Jews were looking for the Messiah to defeat and sweep aside. So it's interesting that God would pick a Roman soldier to be the first Gentile to come into the church. It had to be shocking to the Jews, and we're going to find out it was quite shocking. Peter gets called on the carpet for it because he baptizes them, but I think that's just an excuse because they're shocked because he's a Roman soldier. So anyway, here's verse 3, chapter 10, verse 3. He saw in a vision, evidently, about the 9th hour of the day, an angel of God coming in to him and saying unto him, Cornelius. Now, that was pretty shocking, seeing a vision, having an angel come in a vision and calling your name. But this is kind of a tricky wording. This is the King James Version. It's kind of a tricky wording. I'm going to read the Aramaic translation. That's Janet Guerra's translation I got with me today. It said, this man clearly saw an angel of God in a vision about the 9th hour of the day, who came toward him and said to him, Cornelius. So, now, the King James says evidently, but that's that word generally refers to frankly today, frankly, or as a matter of fact, would probably be a better translation today. So don't let that word trip you up. The 9th hour of the day, that's 3 o'clock p.m. So the Jews started their day at 6 a.m. That's when they started their day, 6 a.m. So 3 o'clock is normally when Jews would go to worship at 3 as their afternoon worship time. And that's probably what Cornelius was going to do. He was probably entering his prayer room when he got the vision. And it had to be pretty eye-opening for Cornelius to not only have a vision, but have an angel walking up to you and calling your name. That had to be eye-opening. And what an honor just to have a vision. If anybody out there thinks, and there's some people out there that think that if you're not a Christian, you can't have a vision from God. Well, that's just not true. Here's Cornelius. He worships God, but he's not really a Christian yet. But he is worshiping Jehovah. Yeah, and soon he'll be worshiping Yahweh. Amen. So you can be a non-Christian and have a vision, and here's proof of that. Brother Roop out.